how to get readers to look at your subject line and want to open up the email. A couple of tips, things to keep in mind. One is words. You've got to use powerful words, powerful language. You don't have a lot of real estate in that subject line area. You can fit maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 words at tops, is really what you should have there. What are those words going to say that are going to get the reader to have to open the email? That's one thing to keep in mind. Sometimes you may actually want to use a statement in your subject line. So instead of action alert number 3, toxic chemicals in the home, for example, you might actually do something like learn more about toxic chemicals in the home. Again, you really need to know your audience. We keep coming back to that when we talk about email, to understand the way they want to hear from you. What's their image of you as the sender of the email? So think about the kind of form. Is it a statement you want to make? Is it some kind of almost like a product name, action alert or e-newsletter? Are you going to be putting the date in the subject line? I often see that used, and it's a strategy that works for folks who get regular emails from you. In other words, in the subject line, it might say, issue number 6, toxic chemicals, January 6th. In other words, think about it almost like a newspaper or some kind of a publishing type of framework, and that'll help you as well. Powerful words, it's really what it comes down to. That's what it's all about. The only time you really can get away with almost that kind of product branding in an email subject line is if you're sending stuff out consistently to the audience. The other thing is, think about the voice, the tone that the audience really wants to receive things in. You may find that making a provocative statement in your subject line is exactly what will get your audience interested. So you're going to have to consider a lot of things. They all come back to your audience, but the long and short of it is keep it short, fewer words. Think about powerful action-oriented words, powerful adjectives. And at the end of the day, it really is going to come down to your audience and whether or not you know them well enough and whether or not they know you well enough so that they're going to trust you anyway and be prone to open those emails.